Thanks for watching. I'm going to cover CryptoML's AutoML feature, which is new for 2018. Before I dive into that, I do want to note that if you've watched some of our previous videos, you've probably seen numbers lower than this, and I think it's worth pointing out that these numbers are going to continuously evolve and improve. And that's really the essence of machine learning and what we're capturing here. We're constantly seeing new market dynamics, new things happen. These are things that the machine learning is going to capture. It's doing exactly what the name says. It's learning and it's improving, and the results continue to drive upward. So it's really exceptional, and I urge you to take a look at the latest trade history. There are links here throughout where you can keep a tab on how things are performing and how things are improving. So as you know, the platform was created on this once daily notification solution. So the idea is we want this to be available for people who have maybe a busy job, family life. They just have a life outside of cryptocurrency trading, but they would like to make money in these markets and really take advantage of the volatility that it offers. So as this was designed, we're delivering once daily notifications. Those come at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and that's how this platform has been since it was started. However, many of our users are serious traders, us included, and we want deeper involvement in the market. We're willing to accept, more active engagement. So with that in mind, we've created AutoML. Instead of checking on the market once a day and delivering that consistent notification, AutoML is continuously looking at the market. And I think we all know quite a bit can happen in the cryptocurrency markets within a 24-hour span. So AutoML is able to keep a much tighter pulse on what's happening in the markets. The downside, and why this wasn't done initially, is these signals can now be generated by AutoML at any time of day. That means you could be sleeping, you could be out eating, you could just be away from a place where you can make a trade. So we believe, despite that, we have traders who are serious about it and they want this level of notification, and the upside is just so much better. There's so much that outweighs that little bit of negative that we went ahead and released this for our users. So it's just able to get that fast response to market changes, and what we see are real exceptional results today. So let me dive on into that. If we come over to, I'm on the AutoML trade history page, which you can find under Tools, AutoML History, and we'll come down here. This algorithm has been running since late January, and what I'd like to show here is this table that assumes a hypothetical $1,000 start to your account. So modest start to the account, and you can watch that $1,000 evolve if you follow the AutoML trades. Similarly, you can see how that would evolve on the benchmark of buy and hold. So assuming you were to just buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin on that day and hold it, 2018 has been a little rough, so you would not be in good shape. Your portfolio would be down 38%. However, following the trades, you would be up nearly 60%. And of course, that does not include taxes or fees, but with typical trading fees and the platforms we recommend, you would still be in outstanding position. So let's take a look at how this actually all goes down. One thing to start off with is AutoML was initially envisioned as a day trading platform. That means intraday fast trading. We wanted to see multiple trades per day. So we enabled a continuous feed of data, the same sort of data we supply to our CryptoML standard, but instead of doing it in a large once daily sort of mechanism, we're doing this continuously throughout the day. And we wanted to see how the machine learning algorithm would respond to this. We also put some constraints on it in that we wanted a high frequency of trades. And this kind of led to a frustrating period where we really were unable to get the results we wanted. The breakthrough really came when we decided to lift those constraints. We just simply said, here's the data, we'll feed you this consistent data, continuously feed you this data, and you maximize our profit. So we provided the goal for the machine learning models, maximize our profit, here's the data, and we let it go. We took the constraints off, and that's really when the magic happened. So what you see here is not something that's going to give you couple trades a day, every day. It's very inconsistent. We leave this to the machine learning model to decide when it wants to issue a trade. And what you may see here, if you look at this, you can see there were a couple of trades this day. There are some days where you see back-to-back trades very quickly, and there's other times where there's much larger spans between trades. So here you have a 3-week trade between August 15th and September 5th. Conceivably, you could have 20 trades a day, or you could have a trade that's open for months at a time. That's really not a constraint we're putting on the system. And how that plays out is what you will see is when the system decides to open a trade, there are of course going to be variables and things it can't possibly foresee. So the trade may move against it, and it's going to be fairly quick to move out of a trade if it believes that trade is not going to go its way. So you'll see quite a few small losses throughout here, which is expected with any trading system. However, what you will see is when the trade is moving as expected, it's kept open and large gains are captured. You will see that throughout here, small losses followed by big gains. And where the math really works is in the sort of snowball effect. So you're taking this $1,000 that you started at trade with, you have a loss, but then you have a gain, and you roll that gain forward, which sees another gain. You roll that gain forward. So by continuing to roll the money forward, you're getting this snowball effect, and your account value increases significantly, and you're able to achieve something like this near 60% gain within about an 8-month time frame, which is truly outstanding, especially considering the macroeconomic concerns going on with cryptocurrency at the moment. So that's the system. That's how it works. The same sort of concept applies to the standard CryptoML notifications, where by moving your account forward, moving that win forward, you really snowball and you see the large results. And that can be seen as well by going to the CryptoML history page, which gives you the standard alert results. But let's take a look at how AutoML is delivered to users. So we can come over here on the member dashboard, and what you'll see is we have this posted, which is going to show the current status of the AutoML trade, which here is Bitcoin. The last sell was issued on September 5th, so it's currently in a sell position waiting for the next buy signal. Below that you can see the standard CryptoML signals, so this is the 7 p.m. Eastern time signals. Okay, this is delivered, again, as most users know, by an email you receive. You click through and you can see what that day's signals are, whether it's to open a position, close a position, or just hold what you already have. So AutoML, sort of similar, except this email can come at any time, and it's just going to be, hey, it's time to buy, or hey, it's time to sell. So let's take a look at configuring that on your account. Come up to under Tools, Notification Selection, and here you'll see your options to select what you want to receive. So as a note, you can see I have both selected. You should really understand the pros and cons of each and how they fit your particular trading style and your life. So to do that, you can come down here and you can read full detail, which is pros and cons of both the CryptoML standard, which is the 7 p.m. alerts, and AutoML, which is going to be continuous. You need to pick the one that's right for you, and these signals are completely independent. They may very well conflict with one another. So AutoML may say to buy, whereas a standard signal may be in a sell position. They're following their own patterns, and they have a different set of approaches to optimizing your profit. Both are good, but they will conflict. So while you can receive both and consider both, you should decide which is best for you and choose to only follow one of them. So with that said, if you want to receive the AutoML alerts, just make sure the continuous is checked. You can submit and change. You can receive just the 7 p.m. alerts, or you can receive both. Any combination is totally fine, so I'm going to go ahead and submit and just get myself set up for the AutoML alerts going forward. Okay, so that's an overview of the platform, and I will say shortly coming on the horizon here is we have the system in place to make the trades on your behalf. So this would be truly completing the auto trade concept in that you could be sleeping, the system could decide to issue a buy signal, and it'll just go ahead and make that buy within your account while you're sleeping. You wake up and you caught it at the perfect moment is the idea. That does require regulatory approval by the CFTC, which is currently pending. Please stay tuned for updates on that as we approach the final days. All right, that's an overview of AutoML, and I'm going to go ahead and turn this back on for myself. If you're not yet a member, go ahead and head back to cryptoml.com. All you need to do is click on this request to join. You'll be added to the wait list. We'll keep you updated with how things are going and get you an invite to join. Thank you very much for watching.